Save me. Every day I pray that the streets don't take me. Every day I pray, I'm just trying to make it. Every day I pray, yeah. Every day I pray, yeah. Every day I pray that the Lord save me. Every day I pray that the streets don't take me. Every day I pray, I'm just trying to make it. Every day I pray, yeah. Every day I pray, yeah.
A divine diva has a branded identity. Sit back, relax, and discover yours. In 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the arts and science of divology. The art is because God has created us each uniquely. The science is because of the creativity that He has given each and every one of us to manage our daily lives. The phone number is 325-261-3482. Again, that's 325-261-DIVA. As a diva, we acknowledge that we beat to the rhythm of a branded drum because we don't belong to ourselves. The D is because we were designed for such a time as this. The I is for our integrity and intelligence, but only as a minor strength. Our main strength is that we follow the wisdom of God. The V is for our vivaciousness that flows through our veins like a subtle current in a torrent river. The A is because we are aimed to attain our Christ-branded identity. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey divas, wherever you are, whatever you're going through, whatever your circumstance is, know that you are blessed and highly favored. So divas, I just want to share with you some insight that I've had. A lot of conversations this week, last couple of weeks. So I found myself asking questions. Why did you get into this field? Or what prompted you to do this? The answers I got back, and I guess God was showing me a pattern. The answers I got back were across the board. The one that I remembered so clearly that she said that somebody told her that she would be good at this. You can imagine my face, because for a minute there I was really just stuck sitting there. Because I'm really just sitting there looking at her like, and how old are you? But then I realized really quickly, age is never a factor. Because when we want to do something so bad, and we know that we're supposed to do something so bad, that when we receive information that's enticing or pleasing to what we're feeling, we try to work within those parameters. And as this young lady, she started trying to create an empire with no foundation. So as I'm sitting there looking at her, I started envisioning the train track, and a train going down the track at a high speed, and up ahead the tracks got a problem, and where I saw her heading was to derailment, which could result in a serious detour. So today, that's how we got the title, The Cautions of SizeDoubleD. So that prompted me to ask, so do you like what you're doing? The response was no. I think I stopped by today just to tell you a few tips of how not to get derailed and put on a detour. The first and most vital one is stop letting everyone speak into your life. Lord knows I've done it. I remember high school, we took this aptitude test. And every time I took this test, my results always came back that I was supposed to be an air traffic controller. Oh, imagine me trying to get some planes landed. Later on in life, same type of test, and it said because I had the tendency to manage high levels of stress. I didn't see nowhere where that was sexy. I don't care how much money was paying, that was not sexy. Oh, that one I ran away from. I said, no way. Through my years, I've owned, I was blessed to own a lot of things in my younger part of my life, Didn't want to own it. It was kind of a family force. My dad owned it, so I worked it, and in some instances he gave it to me. That I loved. So I know I have an entrepreneurial spirit. You better believe I'm working on something right now. I feel it, It's always looking for that niche. I had a hair store here in this area way too soon for the community. Now, prime time. But do I want to do that again? With the first go round, I did more coaching, life coaching, than I did selling any hair. I mean, it got serious. I mean, so serious that I ended up having to put drapes all around the windows because I never knew who was going to come in and what they were going to bear to me. To this day. Ooh, yes, to this day, it is a challenge for me to get up and go to work for someone else. Many people have told me that they think that I would be an excellent salesman. I'm not knocking on nobody's door. I'm not standing on no showroom trying to sell no cars. That's not my lane. I know that that's not my lane. I'm going to present it to you. If you want it, you want it. If you don't, you don't. And I'm going to move on. Seriously, Diva, though. Be careful of who you're let speaking into your life. I spent a lot of money chasing something that somebody had spoken to my life, and by the time I got to the end of my degree, that wasn't even the road I wanted to take. But almost $200,000 later, because I've had all these people telling me, yeah, you'd be a great psychologist. Da 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 da. No. With that said, I want you to understand it don't matter how much money you done invested in it, how long you've been doing it. I got derailed for better part of my life chasing that degree. Got my little certificate and walked right on away from it. Now, don't get me wrong. The educational piece, some of it, yeah, I might still know, and yes, I learned a lot. But truly, I didn't want this thing that God has given me to be sanctioned by an organization. Let's move on. Next tip. Divas. Yes, we love people. But please know, you can't take everybody with you. Imagine You and all your girls is together. You got a 4-seater, boo-boo. How you gonna get all 8 of them women there? Seriously. God has you riding this vehicle. Where he wants to take you, everybody's not invited. Most of us get derailed right there because, that's my girl. Don't worry. You and your girl might meet up on down the journey. But for right now, if you've been told to step aside, step aside. Stop getting mad at people because they're not buying into your vision. God gave you the vision to apply your hands to. When you initiate what he's instructed you to do, then he adds. Because it's really saying that I have seek the kingdom of God first, and then he begins to add. The things that he adds includes people to support you, to undergird you. See, I guess that wasn't my last tip because I got one more. Know that you're unique. Seriously, I can't put enough emphasis on it. Know that you're unique, diva. And what God is calling you to do, the way he's calling you to do it, is so different than how it's being presented at this time. Another thing, don't be trying to be no identity things. God has called certain people to walk in anointings and certain levels. You can't go hang out with nobody and think that you're going to get what they got. Don't work like that. Listen, I know I can sing. Can't nobody tell me I can't sing. But I got enough sense to keep it limited to the shower, okay? Or in the congregational songs, you know what I'm saying. I'm not about to be trying to take no stage and think that I'm going to become no superstar for my singing skills. That is not my lane of gifting. One of the things that we can find ourselves caught up in is being a lane changer. When God gives you something, hang on to it. Remember, we talked early last year about protecting that thing which God has given you. I can talk about this one probably all day because I've been there. Because I knew it was something that I was supposed to do. And so, you just reaching. The one consistent that I found in my journey was birthday parties. And birthday parties is not something that I really market because those are very intimate. That's ministry at its finest. Which leads me to tell you that the birthday parties was really birthed out of a misery that I encountered. Not just me, a lot of women. So it's very intimate, it's up close, it's personal, it's a place to be transparent. And that has been a consistent in my purpose for almost 10 years. And when I first started, they were growing so fast, it terrified me. So for a while, I stopped doing them. What I'm doing now is the add-on to the barefoot parties, along with the conferences. So what happens after the conference is that people will contact me and want to know how we can get more involved or how they can learn more. And so it turns into a small group having a birthday party. So it becomes more than just at a conference you have people speaking to you or telling you their story or trying to uplift you and encourage you. And most times people walk away with questions, especially when they're at that place when they're ready for their life to change. They have questions. And for a long time, there's been nobody to really sit down and answer questions. How do I? So a birthday party turns into an event where everybody is engaged. This lets us know that fear is also a derailment. Fear will make you take a detour. And the birthday parties are so awesome. Well, enough about that. Because I can sit and talk about birthday party all day. I love them. And with that said, if you're going to be in the Dallas area the second week of December, I will be there. And we will be hosting a birthday party in that location. Hit me up in my inbox and I'll give you those details of information. Divas, I hope I have said something to you in these pointers that will help you refrain from getting detoured and derailed. For some of you, I just want to say, wait on it. Wait on God. He'll give you everything that you're supposed to be doing. You just got to wait on it. Quit listening to everybody. I don't care if they are the sister super saint in your church, the parking lot prophet. It don't matter. Wait. It's in you. And it's going to come. Now this part I've been holding for almost a month. I can't hold it no longer. In the next few weeks we will be unveiling our new line of nail wraps. We got some DiVa wraps going on. I am so excited. My DiVa sister, Miss Tracy Casey, found this concept and we're going to present it. We're going to roll it out here in the next few weeks. We have 3 sets coming out. One is called Branded Identity. The next one is the I Am collection. And I really haven't thought of a name for the last one. But I hope that you will enjoy them. I think they will be some great Christmas presents. I don't know how long we're going to have this campaign going. As soon as it is up and running, you will see it blasted all over Facebook and on the web page. I really just love it when God connects you with people and you could tell them what you see and they can take that and bring back exactly what you explained to them in words. So I want to thank this young lady, and as soon as we get up and going, I'm going to release her name. Because I'm believing after this, it's going to catapult her business into a new level as well. Yeah, I'm being selfish. I want her to finish my stuff before she start tackling all of y'all's. Divas, I've had a blast today with you. It's been fun. All day and all night you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, Tumblr, and of course www.divaradio.org. Until next time, keep it diva.